Dear Diary. Hey, welcome to Danny's Diary. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, hey, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. This is one of the most lit, realest, most transparent upcoming channels on YouTube. So subscribe to the channel if you are feeling me. Give this video a like if you liking what's going on. And yeah, let's just jump right into it because baby, we got a lot to discuss. Just in case if you have not seen any of my previous uploads in the diary, you might want to go back and check that out. Go ahead and get your little binge watch on because it's really good. But if you have been watching, let's just go ahead and talk about it. So life's still been lifing. I feel like it's been hitting a lot of people, but life has still been lifing. If you have not known or you don't know, I was going through a bit of a struggle. I put myself in like a bit of a hole, and I'm trying to figure out how I get my shirt red right there, cause anyways, but I was going through a bit of a struggle, and it was just so hard for me to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I see it now. I'm literally at the end of the tunnel, which is a great thing. It's a great thing. I'm not gonna say that I am completely 100% happy, because I'm not, but I'm getting there, which is really, really great. I have been building my new happiness, so that's great. Let's see, summer definitely was a summer. I'm not gonna say that I had, it wasn't like a 07 summer or like a 2012 summer. It wasn't like one of those summers. It wasn't one of them good summers, but it was a summer. A lot happened over the summer. I was dating around. I had people I was talking to. I did go out. I kept a balance. Of trying to work and go out. And, you know, my birthday was in the summer, of course, August 19th. So I had a really nice birthday. That was really nice. Birthday weekend was lit. I ain't gonna even hold y'all because I'm holding y'all. Birthday weekend was lit. So birthday weekend was lit in the summer. So that was lit. Let's see. I ended up getting into a fight. I haven't fought in a long time. And I had to drag me somebody. Baby, I had to drag me somebody from one house to the 5th house. But she got dragged. Anyways, had a fight. Actually, I was fighting with my family, my immediate family. Yeah, so as messed up as that was, because if y'all know, I don't condone violence, and I'm not a violent, I'm not out here in the streets fighting all the time. Like, that's not my style. But you will get smacked if you gotta get smacked. Like, I'll smack you. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of lit fighting with my family. Like, we was out there getting down, and it was only that because it was like 12 of them against us like 6. So a situation. The person that my sister is currently talking, one of my sisters is currently talking to, his family is really, really ignorant and just and his family and my sister got into it, and they tried to jump my sister. So of course, you know, my siblings and even my mama had to jump in it because, like I said, we were outnumbered. So my mom called me. I was just getting fresh out the shower. And she like, yeah, your sister's over here fighting. Get over here now. I'm like, okay, boom, say less. Put my stuff on, rush down there. When I pulled up, it was like the end of the fight. And then they came back for more. And that's when we got busy. And I had to drag me somebody from one house to the 5th house. But oh well. Police came, shut the block down. It was literally, it was literally like a movie. So just in case y'all wondering why I got on a different change of clothes, we were having some technical difficulties while we were recording. So, hey, it is what it is. We got to go on with this story. So, yeah, it has been some other things going on in my family outside of the whole fight and my siblings choosing to be who they want to be with. One of my cousins has been in jail for about 3 years now. She ended up getting into a situation. She met a guy. He put his hands on her and she almost lost her life, but instead he actually lost his. And I'm not going to go into full detail about it just because I don't know. I really don't want to speak on that just because, yeah. So, she got sentenced. She got sentenced to 18 years. And that's just really, it really messed me up. Like, it really messed me up. Like, I'm so messed up right now. Like, I'm hurt. I'm heartbroken because my cousin is not, like, she's not built for prison. And that's not to say she's just some weak female or she's not going to take up for herself. I know she's going to take her for herself. But it's just like, who, like, it's prison, like, and she's literally innocent, like, no lie. I'm not just one of them people saying that because that's my cousin. No, my cousin is literally innocent, and she just got caught up messing with a guy who wasn't ish at all, and he ended up losing his life. And like I said, I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but it's just really messed up that my cousin got 18 years. And like I said, I really don't be wanting to talk about it, but I gotta let it out. I gotta feel my feelings. I gotta release it, because it's just gonna build up and it's just gonna hurt me even more. So I'm just really heartbroken, because 18 years, that's almost 20 years. That's a long time. I'd be, if not 60, almost 60 something. And then my cousin got kids. My little cousins is just out here. You know what I'm saying? They out here without no mom. And even though they got family, they got their dad, they got their grandma, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a horrible, heartbreaking situation. And I've just been praying so hard to God to work a miracle and just release my cousin out of jail, like, because this is just so unfair, and I don't want to see my baby like that. So I said, I'm just gonna have to do what I do best, which is be supportive, you know. By me getting my finances in order right now, it's perfect time, and I'm just gonna make sure I put her in my budget and just put some on her books every chance I get. Keep some on her books. Keep trying to talk to her on the phone. Try to go visit her if that's a thing. I don't even know if that's a thing to do, but I'm gonna just do my part, and just to, you know, let her know I love her, that she, you know, I haven't forgotten her, and I'm gonna just ride this thing out with her. So on to the juicy. So if you don't know, or if you do know, as I said in the last couple of uploads, the guy I was talking to, like, really heavy for about 5 months. So I'm gonna just give you a little quick backstory. So we had been talking for about a year, really. We met last year, early August, like a couple weeks before my birthday, and we had been going hard for like 5 months. Like, we was talking crazy, dating crazy hard, like being around the family, bonded with his kid, like the whole nine, like going heavy. To the point where I thought, you know what I'm saying, about the 3-month mark or the 5-month mark, because I really wasn't in no rush. Honestly, I wasn't. That we almost made it official. At least that's what I thought. So after about 5 months, like the beginning of this year, like early January, I'm gonna say between like December and January, we had stopped talking. We never had a falling out. We was never beefed out or none of that. We just stopped talking. He was going through a lot, and at the time I was going through stuff too, but he wasn't really emotionally available or really available for me at all, like that, for real. Like, we kept communication, but communication started getting really low. It just was stuff that was going on, and it just wasn't working for me. So I chose to walk away. I chose myself, and yeah, we just didn't talk. That lasted for about maybe 3 to 4 months that we didn't talk. We ended up rekindling. He ended up reaching out to me. We talked, we chopped it up, had a real nigga conversation. We actually had made a promise to each other. When we first met, we made a promise to each other to always keep it real with each other. So then when we linked back up and we, you know, had our little talk, he apologized because, you know, he didn't really hold up his end of the bargain on keeping it real. So I forgave him, of course, because he was, so we ended up making up. And with that being said, I brought something up to his attention. I ended up finding out that he ended up getting his ex-fiance pregnant. So mind you, before we had this talk, I ended up calling my godsister like, bitch, tell me why such and such got, if I'm not mistaken, his ex-fiance pregnant. So she's like, bitch, what? I'm like, bitch, yes. So I brought it up to his attention, and he was like, yeah, it's true, it happened. So we talked about it, and at the time, when I brought it up to him and we talked about it, and I asked him, was it true? And he said yes. I didn't fully express my feelings in that moment because I didn't know how to feel. Of course, I was hurt initially right off the rip, but I was more so shocked, and I was hurt because I'm like, well, damn. But I didn't really know, like, everything I was feeling. So as time went on, like I said, we had agreed to be back friends or whatever, and we kept it going. In the midst of that, we also agreed to be friends with benefits. Mind you, the reason why that was because at the time, I wasn't into like trying to date no more at that time. I wasn't looking for nobody to be with, because this is in the middle of me being in this hole that I've been in this struggle that I've been currently getting out of as we speak. So I'm just like, I'm turned off. I don't really want to. And on top of that, finding that out, I'm just like, yeah, even if we was to try that again, which is not something I said to him, this is just something I'm just speaking on and I'm thinking in my mind. Like, even if we was to try to get back on that, I was low-key turned off because I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm straight. I eventually expressed to him, like, you know, it really did hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It really hurt my feelings. And he apologized for it. And I told him, like, you know, I felt weird and I didn't even want to acknowledge it because I felt like you cheated on me, you had a baby on me, but that wasn't the case. So I didn't really know how to feel or how to express it. With that being said, we continue with the friend with benefits thing, you know, because baby, I'm grown and I got needs. So I eventually was feeling like I wanted to stop because I had started having these really, really deep feelings for him. And I came to, you know, the conclusion that I fell in love with him. And my therapist did bring it up to me, but I'm just like, girl, no, you know what you're talking about. No, I'm not. I think that was because I hadn't been in love in so long. So it was just like, I didn't even know how, like, damn, what do being in love even feel like? So I'm like, maybe I just got love for him. But I realized that I did fall for him, especially as we steady having relations and doing what we doing. My feelings getting deeper and deeper for him. And I had to think back, like, damn, when did I fall in love with him? I think I started falling for him when I went to New Orleans for my sister and my brother-in-law's baby shower. I went to New Orleans for like a day, and that whole little time I was there, we was talking heavy as hell, FaceTime, on the phone, just going hard. And I started to fall for him right then and there. And as time went on, I realized I fell in love with him, especially as we doing what we doing. So I came to the conclusion, you know, after we both admitted, it actually was before we both admitted that we was in love with each other, I just told myself that, you know, I gotta stop doing this with him because I don't need to be in my feelings. I need to be disciplined right now. I'm super focused on myself. I need to put my all into my business, growing my fashion business, building my brand. I'm back on the weight loss journey. I'm focused on rebuilding my happiness. I'm focused on Danielle. And that's the whole point of this diary. This page that I'm dropping in the diary is about discipline and focus and self-love and being completely selfish and loyal to myself. Like, I've never been 100% loyal to me. I'm loyal to so many people and everybody else, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I need to be loyal to myself in this season. So with that being said, I'm just focused on myself, and I end up ending the whole friends with benefits situation. I took the relations away because my feelings kept growing deeper and deeper and deeper, and there was nothing I could do with my feelings. You're not available for me in really no areas besides the friendship, which was great. I'm not knocking that. He's a great guy. He's a great person. I will always love that man. Like I said, it felt like we was best friends. I'm not gonna lie. Bond was crazy. Chemistry was off the chain, and baby, I really didn't want to stop it. I promise you. I really didn't want to stop, but I stopped it. And I also just ended it all together because it just became too much for me. Just the whole situation. I never really got clarity on what we really was doing after us telling each other we was in love with each other. It was just like, well, what is this? Like, where is this gonna go? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm cool with just being on chill because of where I'm at right now with what I want, but at the same time, I'm not that type of girl. I want a healthy, fulfilling, happy relationship, and you're not available. And on top of that, you got the bigger situation at hand is you got your ex-fiance pregnant, and she about to have this baby, and it's like, I can't see that for myself. Like, I can't see me being involved with you in that way with this situation going on, because anything can happen with y'all. And if something transpires after she had a baby, then that's on y'all. It's no bad blood, it's no hate, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, but for me, I had to choose to walk away, and that's the thing about it. I'm always gonna choose me. If the situation presents itself where I need to choose myself, or something is not working for me, for my better good, I'm always gonna choose Danielle. And as hard as it can be sometimes to choose yourself, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's for the better good for you, you gotta do it. And I'm always gonna choose me. And I would be lying if I say that I'm not hurt. I'm not as hurt as I thought I would be, because like I said before, I knew early on that he wasn't the one. Single right now. Like, I've been single for about 3 years, and I don't have no kids. I got my own place, my own space, my own thing going on. Like, I'm building a brand. Like, I'm gonna embrace being single. And even though I've already mastered self-care, self-love, taking myself out, doing this for myself, like, I'm true to this, I'm not new to this. So I'm just gonna pick back up in that area where I left off and get back to treating myself and loving myself and finding my new happiness and falling back in love with me. And when it's time, you know, maybe in like a year or so, I'll start back dating again, and I'll put myself out there, and I'm just gonna go with the flow of it. And like I said, I'm a little hurt, you know what I'm saying, because I'm used to talking to him every day. I'm used to us conversating, FaceTime and all of that, you know what I'm saying. We was close, but I gotta heal and I gotta move forward. And I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm never gonna talk down on him, you know what I'm saying. I don't wish him no bad, nothing. I wish him nothing but the best in life. And then we'll always be friends. We'll always be friends at heart. I'm always going to love him and his child, which is his son. I'm always going to love him because he already has a kid. But I'm always going to love him and his son. And that's not going to change. But I got to do what's best for me. So, yeah. But I'm going to holler at y'all later. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any uploads, because baby, it is lit, it is safe, it is positive, and it's real over here, and you don't want to miss out. Give this video a like if you are feeling me. Leave a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Let's chat it up. Let's see what's going on with you. And yeah, I will holler at y'all later. Bye.